Hey, what's up, guys? I want to do a quick little, I got to keep the word out, because if you don't know, you don't know. So if you're here for a lesson, you ain't going to get one in this one. This is just me talking about a paid service I offer. I have never been this busy than in this month, the month of May. Are we in May? Yeah. That's how busy it's been. With these people from across the world hitting me up for these, what I call CVT CT lessons, CVT minis, CVT extensions. Just, it keeps growing. Basically, you pick the song that you want me to transcribe, and I transcribe it by ear. I get it accurately for you, and I also lost train of thought. I handwrite the tabs, so it's not traditional music with staff. It's tabs. They're very, very detailed. Everything is explained. Every technique used in the song, pick directions. I even do EQ settings and the primary effects that are in the song. I scan them. They're also subgrouped and timestamped. And what I do is I put the uploader name, so we're on the same video. And what a timestamp is kind of, I use them as a timestamp and a subgroup sometimes too. But say it's a part you're having trouble with still, because you're not hearing it for whatever reason, and you can go up to 1 minute and 43 seconds to hear that part, and it just really, really zones and dials it in. They can't be any more detailed. There's nothing else more I could do to detail them out. I don't use other people's tabs. I don't trust other people's tabs. I use my ear. I'm not very good at a lot of things in life, but I've got a good ear. Back in the 80s, learning to play in the early 80s, I didn't have YouTube at my fingertips, so if I wanted something, I had to figure it out. And I gladly did, It was the passion. I loved it. So what happened is, I acquired my ear over time, and it got better, and listening to different styles of music and playing different instruments and producing and engineering. You learn to zone in on certain parts, so they're fun. So I scan the tabs, and each page is an attachment sent as a PDF to your computer. And then, so that in itself is a CT lesson. So they're strictly handwritten tabs, but it still has all the details in them. A CVT lesson is exactly the same thing, except it has the video as well. I upload the video to the channel. A lot of times it's a couple videos. I can record up to 17 minutes and 10 seconds, and then it bumps it into a second one. But that's neither here nor there. So that way you can have the visual too, and the audible part of hearing it with your tabs. I mean, it's basically the closest thing to taking a live lesson with me on Skype, which I do as well, without me being there. And then since I had started doing them, I started getting people that didn't necessarily want a whole song. I had to come up with a name for that, so I call that a CVT mini. I just did one for Van Halen Dance the Night Away. I had a CVT student that just wanted the intro to that. But it was still the same process, and I do, and then, it has the video, and sometimes it's a CT mini for tabs. And then Sarah, one of my other students, I'm not sure what to call him, but she was having trouble with the timing on it. She really liked the lesson, but was struggling with the tempo. So I hooked up my drum machine and did 3 or 4 different tempos for her. I just called it a CVT extension. Maybe I'll just keep it at that, but that's something I'd like to offer. I have the tools here to do it, and you know, the idea is for you to be able to flow and make it sound like the song and sound natural. So I try to get every little tiny thing possible to give you those tools to where it's right there at your fingertips, and it's all about you working on it. If you have questions, part of my service for you guys is to, because I'll save you as a CVT contact or CT contact. And if you have questions, of course, man, you shoot me a text, because that is part of the service when you pay for a CVT. People ask the price on them. They vary. An average song with solo tends to run, and it depends because song lengths are different and technicality levels and all that, but I would say around $220 to $250, $260. It just depends. That would be your standard song with the solo. A CT lesson, if you want to just tabs, is on the average about half that, because there's no video time involved. I do shave some of the time off anyways because of the upload time. Upload takes forever, and I'm not going to, you know, have you guys pay all this uploading time. So, but that's kind of the average price. CVT minis and CT minis, obviously those are going to be a lot less expensive. You know, if it's just a part or whatever, or a couple parts to it, and you're having the video, you know, $60, $70. If it's just tabs, half that. So anything, you know, everything that you would want would be covered in these. Plus, I'll be able to help you out if you're stuck on anything or have questions. You won't be bugging me. Like I said, that's part of my service, and I'm the same way with my students on Skype. I'm your teacher, and I want to be there to help you for the long haul through it. And if you're paying for the lessons, you'll get all that service. All right. So if you're interested, hit me up. My email is rockinguitarlessons@hotmail.com. All right. And you can read up more about them on this channel, as well as my website, rockinguitarlessons.com. But that's the email. Also, you know, I was using Mike at rockinguitarlessons.com, and if you've noticed, I've shifted it to rockinguitarlessons@hotmail.com. That is the email. Now I still get them forwarded to me with Mike at rockinguitarlessons.com, but I want, you know, in case you're wondering, don't use that one. Use rockinguitarlessons@hotmail.com. Be sure to add me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest. And subscribe to the channel, of course. If you're a subscriber, keep your requests coming in. I'll always be able to I'm going to continue to do this and bring the free lessons forever for you guys. So if you can't afford these things, don't worry about it. Don't fear. You'll still be getting the free content, and it's a very active channel. All right, so until next time, I'm Mike Gross. Keep rocking, and hit me up for some CVT and CVT lessons.